Hey, what's up, guys? This is Slight here. We are on run number 4 of FRESH2R7. Let's just take a look back at all our failed challenges. This last failed challenge, just to bring you in, we had a sick run going, and your boy Slight here forgot to shoot the mortars out of the air, thinking he could tank them. But when you're starting from the beginning, you don't have some talents that keep you alive in those kind of situations, and you get murdered ruthlessly in one shot by a 150 damage mortar cannon. And when you're only level 21. So, keeping that in mind, I've also changed my mouse hotkey, so hopefully that'll help me out a little bit. And let's see. Now, technically, I could play the dog here. And I'm not sure if that's better or worse. I'm going to make the assumption that it is worse. And we're going to stick with cat for now. But dog does have some good stuff going for him. I mean, he might be better early. Like, explosions might be better now. I've officially got this thing going. Whoa, look at this. Thunderclap gloves. Okay, so we decided something in the chat. We decided miasma and spirit feline are A-okay. Which is going to make things a little easier. Oh yeah, I don't have much secondaries. That guy took his sweet little time. Okay, so bad choices to start with. I think I'm going to go Energy Echo. Because if I'm going to do my miasma build, I mean, when I was first started playing this game, when I first started making videos, I kind of like thought miasma was already pretty broken. Even in nightmare mode, I was abusing that, even back then. And so there's some, I'm pretty familiar with some powerful miasma synergies that I could be using. So we're just going to do that. Oh, this mouse button push-to-talk is wonderful. This feels great. Before I had it on T. Who does that? That's a waste of time. Horrible. Illusion just tearing through these guys. Still can't sell stuff, so this is not very useful. Love to see that. That'll save me from having to spend an ascension on backpack expansion. Pretty cool. Like that. Ooh, baby, a triple. Crossfire. Ooh, love that. Splitting the difference between them on the energy orb just takes me back. Feels good. Let's do... Now, one thing I don't know is whether acidic explosions damage is actually corrosion. And whether that gives like a chance to apply another tick of miasma. I'm going to go Elemental Rage right now, because I think it's more consistent. And I want some damage now. But there's a case there, if that applies corrosion, to take it, just to apply another stack of miasma. Anything cool around here? Let's go ahead and get all this stuff out of the way. It tends to hurt me more than it does the bad guys. The goons. And one thing to do is like open these early, just in case you ever get caught in a bad spot. You can always just hop into one of those vaults. I gotta stay on my guard. Nope. It's not bad, but I mean everything I have is better. This isn't bad either, but it's not better than what I'm walking around with. Alright, so I don't really care about toxic smoke if I'm doing miasma stuff. I want power source instead. I'd much rather, much rather have Smoke Genius, because that's more instances of decay, which means more stacks of miasma. I could have gone toxic there. It might have been the better choice overall. Okay. So one of the things you've seen me do right there is once I've got him in shock, then all of the instances of my smoke grenade apply a stack of miasma. So once I have them shocked right there, I just want to spam grenades on the ground because the damage instances overlap. So if I have 2 grenades in the same spot, they're taking damage instances at double the rate. And granted, like the timing of when they take the damage is often weird, but they are taking double damage. And so that's important to know. So here, toxic smoke, great. I forgot that I had kind of this theory that grenades and skills in general are going to be pretty strong early. So none of those were great. Kind of actually a hard choice. I cannot forget how easily I died in the last game. 1 shot. That's all it took. This is potentially worth doing, but I'm not going to do this. That is horrible. It's not terrible. I mean, it is doing amazing damage. Look at that skill damage. Love to see that. Scorching Rounds is quite good, but I don't think I need it. Checking my minimap there as he dies, because I didn't know if someone was behind me. Really important to try to be strict with yourself to do that kind of stuff. So the next level of Toxic Smoke is like way less of a damage increase than the first level. So if I can make my orbs better, like a significant increase, then I'd prefer to do that. And it's also important to notice that like the damage increase on Thunderclap Glyphs is like pretty meaningless. So I think I'm just going to save my money. We can do a little fun. What's up, dude? Oh yeah, I forgot. I got energy ore. That's very useful. Yeah, get back up there, dude. Punk. No problem. Ooh, that's pretty cool. So Toxic Smoke. Acidic Explosion gets better now. I might take this Energy Blade. Yeah, I think I will. The reason I'm going to take it is because of this Strike Wing. That's fine. Don't care. Don't care. So Strike Wing has some really interesting mechanics with this character. Especially with Energy Blade. And so we'll try to show some of that off, and I think it'll be really useful. Especially if I can combine it with some miasma, I think it'll be really good. So I think we can play a pretty safe game, just making our way through this like this. So the idea is that Energy Blade obviously empowers your next shot, but that also it waterfalls onto the split shot afterward, and those split shots also apply an AoE for Energy Blade. That's brutal. What a shot by that lizard. What a shot. So Strike Wing is kind of boring, you know, but we didn't die while we were using it. So there's something to be said about that, right? Out of grenades. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow, that is so strong. Alright, well, we got our new weapon. What's up, dude? Sorry about that. My girlfriend called me and needed to tell me about her day. She's having to work late. Terrible. I'm working hard as well in this game right now, and I think I'm being surrounded by people. So let's try not to die this time when I pause. That would be great. Let's see how it goes. All right. So far, so good. So if I remember correctly, there's a couple like kind of really key things that you saw there that's really essential to abusing miasma with the cat. We are going to take a defensive ability. I don't think I need... I mean, this is really good, though. But this is only better when you have, like, the cat talents. And I don't have those, so... Elemental shield. I need defense. And, like, that's defensive, but it's not any more defensive than what I already have. But you saw me using my Energy Echo empowered energy orbs to actually apply a huge amount of miasma damage throughout that fight. And that stuff really adds up. So that worked out great for me. I do think, yeah, I want to keep this strike wing. Look at me, I got 8. Excuse me, mouth. My mouth is not working. I have 8 smoke grenades. I want to get these veteran stacks. So this is why miasma is good. Good lord. What's up, dude? What's up, dude? Alright. We can take lightning damage here. Like, we could take enhancement lasts. That's not bad. Not bad at all. And actually, the more that I think about it, we need this. Especially once we get into the late game. That's going to be so important. No. No. This illusion is shredding. Illusion has to be, like, the best thing you can get early on. Triple comeback is such a big win right now. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Perfect. I still want to save my money. It's easy to run out of money, and I might want to buy some scrolls later. So for a normal run, I am getting pretty lucky on my rewards. I have as long as I play smart, I think I'm in a good spot for this run. Don't want to do that. This is maybe worth doing. Replacing all these. I'm just going to go for a scroll, though. Alright. Let's see if I can use this to any effect. It's kind of best in, like, the early bosses, but if I'm playing against the worm, which I will be... Ooh, I knew he was shooting at me. That AoE is so big. Ay, 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 ay! So slow. Oh, jeez. Okay, really need to protect this life as much as I can. That's not bad, but not great. Actually, I will take this. This will allow me to play really safe if I need to. Nope. while that is very good, it needs to be a higher, needs to be like elemental chance share. And this, so I have this at the top of my weapon list for solo R7 because you can cheese out Geminis on it for miasma damage. And so without being able to cheese out those miasmas with like high money and etching early on, it's not nearly as powerful. Perfect. So I can get through this boss a lot easier than normal by using to brief respite to get through his beam of damage. Not feeling great about this fight, so let's give it our best shot. Oh, I think I was gonna die. I think I was gonna die to that other way if I didn't kill him. Wow. If this had... oh, I don't even have Geminis yet. Like, I can't even get a Gemini. I forgot about that. Yeah, so, worthless. But this Elemental Weave is big news. I'm already applying it really, really well, the miasma, but we're about to see some ridiculous stuff with Elemental Weave. Oh, jeez. That looks fun. Dude, I don't think I can lose at this point. I just have to play safe. Just keep it safe. Miasma's broken in freaking normal as well. Okay, that worked out okay. And so right there, I'm just using Elemental Weave to make sure that he's stunned with manipulation. Pretty straightforward. Pretty scary room, though. One of the cool things about this game is you really feel when you don't have high ground advantage, and they do. Like it is, especially in this particular level design. I have a lot of respect for the way that these levels are designed because the height advantage really starts coming into play big time. Super cool. Brutal. Those Kappa orbs. I don't know how I didn't hit him out of the air. But I wasn't aiming for him, so that's part of the reason. This is a very strong glimmering. I'll try this and see how it does, because it does increase my movement speed, and I have no movement speed increases. It's doing great. Oh gosh, that could not have come at a better time. I did not mean to buy those. Okay, yeah, I like this glimmering. The ability to have some high movement speed and to switch to the fire element has been really, really powerful. So here I just want more defensive tools, and power source is my only defensive tool on the cat. Damn, Kappa is so strong. Tough stuff. Man, what an intense run. This is way too many. This, I'm going to take. Without battlefield support, which is the talent that gives you secondary charges back for each consumption of ammo, I'm really running out of stuff way too quickly. Here we take shield. It is absolutely worth 500 gold, in my opinion. Nope. Can't use that. And I think we can take a boss pretty easy.
Boom!
Destruction. Jesus Christ. Sorry. I'm trying not to say stuff like that, but that is so terrifying. I really try to keep my... Ooh, 384 for a random scroll. I think I will skip it, actually. I'd rather pick something from the peddler. Seems like those are my options, right? I try not to keep any language except in my storytime videos. When I like to try to keep pretty much all my cursing just to those if I'm going to. Woo! Let's go. Let's go. Getting hype over this normal game, let me tell you. Alright. So I'm going to take lightning damage here. And the reason is I need to plan for the boat boss. And I just want to have different ways to do damage. And my illusion does lightning damage. And he has health, so it's automatically doing less damage. I just want to make sure that if I'm going to be pulling this illusion out, so it does glimmer ring, that it does some damage on my boat boss. So I can do a search scroll, or I can upgrade. I think I'm going to search scroll. What am I looking for? You know what? I just noticed that I've been using this Hawkeye sight, which is actually okay with the miasma build, because you don't really care if you're critting or not. But I am going to drop it now. I got one more after. I'll take this. Sure. Actually, I definitely do not want to drop it now, because now I'm going to be critting for the most part. But the cool thing about Hawkeye Sight with the miasma build is that miasma is doing all your damage, and so when you crit big, and you don't need to crit the rest of the time. You just need to apply your elemental effect. So don't forget about brief respite. Oh no, I switched. I switched weapons, but I threw the grenade. Wow. So brutal. So brutal. Everything kills you so quickly. Wow. Again we lose on the boat. Wow. I think the problem that I'm having is like the type of weapon that I'm bringing. And I think I rushed it. Like I was in a rush, like which is a fail. Like I just need to stay calm and take it slow and just beat him as I beat him, you know, without having to worry too much about like how quickly or efficiently I beat him. Because like when I play in R7, like I have a really good sense of how strong I am, like the timings and stuff. But here it's like, man, everything kills me. And like those shots hitting the back of me, like I just was so surprised by that. Like if I feel like that wouldn't have hit me in higher reincarnation on my current one. So I don't understand exactly how that works. But another brutal loss. We got to get past normal, guys. Jeez. All right, let's do our talents. Wow. I did not expect it would take me 5 runs. And that's assuming we get it. That's assuming we get it on the 5th run. Okay, so we can have more exclusives, more arm support, more money, more ammo. So, I mean, like, the only thing I really want is, like, skill capacity, really. The biggest problem with, like, the cat is, like, your grenades don't work against this boss. So you really can't just, like, destroy him. Like, it's so mobility-based. So I might consider trying the dog next. So we want this. More exclusives is better. That's fine. We don't really care. And then I really want health. I think I even want this again. Yeah. Sure, I'll take that. All right. Still haven't got it. Still haven't got it. Golly. Okay. All right. But I'm getting super close. Super close. I've got Albino now. I could try him. I don't know if that's going to be better, though, so I might stick with the cat. The biggest problem that I'm having is staying alive in the boat boss. I forget how difficult that is, and I think it has a lot to do with the type of weapon I'm bringing. I should have just stuck to the illusion, but the biggest problem with the illusion, it makes you slow, and I don't have much that's really helping me with that. So I had plenty of damage, but like the boat doesn't care. The boat has all these stages where you have to like slowly whittle him away. Like you can't just kill him with a huge amount of damage, which makes him a really tough first boss, especially one where your grenades literally don't work on him. As the cat, which is the first character. Because you have to hit the grenades on top of the cannon, like on the top of it, to like actually do it, and that's only new. Before you couldn't even do that. So, like, I think they're going to a fix where you can actually throw it below the boat and it still affect the cannons, but they haven't got there yet. So, all right, there it is. We'll get them next time. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time. Bye.